Hello everyone, my name is ToeDrama Zoe. Welcome back to another video on the channel. Last time I did a video of the ToeDrama 2023 My Way, I promised you guys I was going to do a tier list of all the characters. So I thought that is what we are going to do today. So yeah, we have S, A, B, C, D, and F tier. So yeah, I'm going to start with F tier and move my way up. Credit to Mystic Dreamcatcher, so I saw did this first recently, so I mean I had the idea like a month ago, but I saw Mystic Dreamcatcher do it, so credit anyways. F tier, I can only see a couple characters going in here. F tier, Ripper is definitely going in there. He just sucks. I don't know what to say. I just don't like him. Like, he should have been eliminated way earlier. When Axel went, it should have been Ripper. Like, I know, like, Axel's the one that kind of screwed Ripper over there, but, like, Ripper is just so annoying, and he's just so not funny. I don't know. Like, he's just, like, I don't know. The same reason I'm not too fond of Owen, I'm not too fond of Ripper. Ripper's also, but unlike Owen, Ripper doesn't have any redeeming personality traits. He's just an incel and an asshole. He's like an Ezekiel Owen mix, and I'm just not having it. So Ezekiel or Ripper, I mean, goes in F. Also joining Ripper in F tier is Chase. Chase is a bit better than Ripper though, so I'm gonna put him there. Chase just, I don't know, like, he's just the everything I hate about, like, toxic influencer culture nowadays. Like, as much as, like, Emma's probably not, I'm gonna be spoiled, Emma's not gonna rank much higher, Chase is not much better than she is, like, or no, like, Emma has a right to be mad at Chase. Like, what Chase did is, like, borderline abusive, maybe even actually abusive. Like, they're the most toxic relationship I've ever seen, and I'm really annoyed they got back together. Like, their storyline is probably the worst part of the season with their on and off again. I hate it so much. D tier. What's worse than being a bad character? Being useless. Caleb did not get much screen time this season. He was the first boot. We all expected that when he wasn't in much of the trailer. So I feel like Caleb, there's not much I can say about Caleb. I hope he does better next time. That's all I have to say. Also joining him in D tier is Emma. I really just don't. Emma's just, her whole character is Chase. If, like, the reason she got eliminated one episode after Chase, because without Chase, her character's useless. Like, at least for Chase, who I obviously don't like as much, he at least can probably be a character without Emma. Emma can't exist without Chase, though. That's the problem. Oh god, this next one is a massive hot take, but in D tier I'm also putting MK. Oh god, I don't know why I don't like her. Her voice annoys me, for one. I don't like her voice. That's really a petty reason, but also, I don't know, her character is, like, mean and, like, rude, but, like, in, like, sarcastic like Noah, but she's not as good as Noah at that, and she's also, her thing about stealing the confessionals was very underutilized. I wish it fleshed out more. She was main villain material, but she just didn't get that. I do think she's better than the ones I've ranked so far, which is why she's higher in the tier, but, like, I don't know, MK is not my favorite in the season. Now we're moving it up to C tier. Characters I like a bit more, but probably not as much as the ones in the top 3 tiers. These are like the mid characters in my opinion. So first up going into this tier is going to be Axel. I really wish Axel did more. Axel's character was so underutilized. I could have seen her doing so much more, but they just didn't do enough with her. So that's why she has to rank low. I hope she goes farther next time, though. Next up in this tier is Millie. Now, the people that hate Millie are really weird. I'm gonna be real. Like, I don't understand the hate this character gets. She's obviously not one of my favorites. As you see, I ranked her I think I ranked her, like, 10th out of the 16, so, like, that doesn't really help her. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep, she's 10th out of 16. But I think her hate is kind of overdoing it. Like, yeah, she lasted too long. I think she should have gotten 6th. If you saw her in My Way, she should have came 6th. she did not need to ride Priya's back all the way to the finale. But I really don't think the hate for her is that justified. I'm gonna be real. Next up, we have Wayne. Wayne is a fine character, and I'm also gonna put Raj with him, actually. Like, people, I don't see much of them. They're almost interchangeable for me. Raj is more so with Bowie, so I think I'd put him slightly above. But I like their characters overall, they're just not my favorites. So that's C tier. Next up, we have B tier. So these characters are a bit better. I can only really see a couple characters going in this tier. I'm gonna be real. The first one to go in this tier is Scary Girl. Scary Girl's funny. I see her being like Izzy in the fact that she always places horribly just because her character, I don't see her character ever making merge. Maybe they'll prove me wrong next time, but I feel like her character is great, but only good if she lasts, not if she's a filler, because I feel like her character as like a main character would not work because she's so out there compared to the other contestants. Like, if you put her in Pockatail Island, she'd fit right in. That's how out there she is. But I like her. I think she's good. I just don't see her ever going very far. So top 6 now. These are my top 6 favorites. So, yeah. This next one is a massive hot take to rank her this high, but Nichelle, oh, what? What the? Okay, this next one is also a massive hot take to rank them this high, but Nichelle also goes in B tier. I really like her. I just wish they used her more. I hope she's a main character next season. Nichelle vs. Damian finale for season 2. That's my hope, is Nichelle vs. Damian. I'm gonna be real. I really like Nichelle. I don't know. I wish she went far. I wish she was more utilized. Like, she was third boot, so she was obviously not really that major of a character, but like, for what she was there, I really liked her, and I hope her storyline of like being like a weak person with a body with a stunt double revealed gets more utilized next time. Okay, top 5, we are going to be moving up to A tier. So this is the tier for almost best of the best, but not quite the best. There's going to be 3 characters going in this tier. The first character I'm putting in this tier is Z. I know he was like one of the favorite characters. And yes, he's one of my favorites too. He's just not my favorite like a lot of people. I think he's really funny. I'm not too much of a fan, honestly, of the whole cocaine high kind of character, like character on drugs kind of thing jokes as much. But for Z, I liked it. His elimination episode was funny as shit. It was probably my favorite elimination in the series just because it made so much sense for Z. Like, I know people were hating it, but I found it hilarious. It was the funniest elimination like I've ever seen in all of Total Drama. I was laughing so hard at that elimination, if I'm honest, and I wish Z lasted longer, but that's my... I mean, I don't really think I wish it lasted longer. I don't know what I was saying, but yeah, Z is a great character. He goes in A. Next up in A tier, lastly, is going to be Damian. Damian is also one of my favorite characters. I'm really sad he went out so early. He was like 5th boot, which made me sad. Like, I would have loved if he lasted longer. I really hope he's a winner next season along with Nichelle, as I said earlier. I ship him and Priya. I hope they get a little romance storyline next season. That would be adorable because Priya clearly has a crush on him. So I could see that going well. And yeah. Last character to go in A tier is Julia. She's a good antagonist. I feel like people like her too much to say she's their favorite. I don't know. I feel like she's not that good, but I also really like I like Julia a lot. I like the plot twist of her getting exposed by MK as not being nice, and then her whole character changes to a villain. Like, Julia is great for that. I love how it's like, instead of going the influencer apology video route when she gets canceled because of MK, she just embraces that she was a terrible person and rolls with it, and she gains more fans because of it. So A tier for Julia. Next, S tier. Who is my second favorite character? Do I like Priya or Bowie more? In second place is Bowie. I know people might hate me for liking Priya. I know people were saying Priya's kind of boring, but Priya I just like. Bowie I like as well. Obviously, he's my second favorite, and he's going in S. I really like Bowie. Bowie's one of my favorite characters I've ever seen in total drama. He's a great antagonist. He's probably the most fleshed out character this season, so even though he's not my favorite, I would say he's the best character. Even if he's not my favorite, he's the best one. So Bowie does great job at being a good villain. I know people are saying he's too stereotypically gay. As an LGBTQ plus person myself, I felt like it was fine. Like, at first I was worried, but then I kind of realized, hey, it's okay if somebody is like this who is gay, because there are gay people who are like this. So, like, I mean, obviously there are gay people that aren't as well, because the stereotype isn't always true. That's the problem with stereotypes. But there are people that are like this, and for that I quite like Bowie. So now, my favorite character of the season, as you guys can tell, is Priya. I know it's a hot take, but as you two know, my top two favorite characters in the whole show are Zoe and Courtney. Those are my top two. Priya's probably my third favorite character because she is a mix of both of those characters. I do feel like she was a little boring at times. I agree. Like, that's why I don't think she's as good as Zoe, because Zoe has a lot more flaws and, like, character flaws than Priya has that make Zoe a more fleshed out character. I love Priya a lot more than Sky, though, who is kind of similar in that regard. I don't know. I don't like Ponytail on it much. I don't like watch it that much, but from what I've been remembering and hearing, Sky is similar to Zoe and Priya. But yeah, Priya I like better than Sky. Probably not as much as Zoe, but Priya's my third favorite character. Because, like, as you guys know, Zoe's my favorite. But yeah, Priya is definitely an amazing character, and I'm so glad she won the season. I do hope next season her arc is like a relationship. She kind of settles down from trying to win and has a relationship with Damien, and she, like, challenges her parents. That would be a good arc if, like, she lets herself be in a relationship with Damien, and through that she, like, challenges her parents, forcing her to be a reality show person. I think that'd be great. But yeah, that's my tier list, you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, please be sure to like and subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a single video. If you enjoyed this video, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!